1000万 MLB 翻訳侍戦士チャンネルへようこそ。激しい戦いの末、ドジャースはムーキー・ベッツ選手の一打で勝利を手にしました。大谷翔平選手の話題が多い中、ベッツの存在感が光り、ファンを魅了する勝利を収めました。それでは今回はこちらを詳しく解説している番組をご紹介いたします。ご意見やご感想などありましたら、コメント欄までお待ちしています。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたら、高評価、チャンネル登録をお願いします。ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Launches a fly ball left center field. It is gone, and the Dodgers have taken the lead on a Mookie Betts bomb.
Little Mookie magic in the eighth inning, breaking a 1-all tie. The Dodgers wind up winning the series over the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung, Nomar Garciaparra, Dontrell Willis. The Dodgers bounce back after a tough loss last night. They win the series finale. They take 2 out of 3 from the Tampa Bay Rays. Really good pitchers duel. This was a tidy 2-hour, 3-minute baseball game today. Nomar, we had a solo home run from Kike Hernandez, and then that 2-run shot by Mookie ends up winning it.
Yeah, but I mean, Gavin Stone, was really just outstanding once again. I mean, this is one of the reasons why the Dodgers ended up winning this game, giving you 7 strong and just only allowing 1 run in this game. 7 Ks, the bullpen, the last guys being able to close that out. But I'll tell you, getting those clutch hits, that's the way you answer. When one of your stars gets hit,
yes,
you answer right back with that type of hit and a home run.
Well, we already established that they watch the pregame show right before they go out and play. Everything is advertised. That's exactly what happened. Gavin Stone, once again, was outstanding, really going deep in the ball game. Only threw 80 pitches, so he was absolutely efficient. He's really developing into a frontline ace, and Mookie Betts getting his foot down. And there's so much talk about Shohei Ohtani, rightfully so, but I think they forgot that they had Mookie Betts back there protecting him, and as soon as you throw up that cement mix over there, yeah, ball game's over.
Yeah, Mookie's been incredible since coming back, missing a couple of months, and looks like he never missed a single day. Today, his home run proves to be the difference. Let's hear from Mookie right now with Kirsten Watson.
Mookie, you've had 3 home runs since coming off the IL. When you think about just keeping it consistent at the plate, what's been the biggest focus for you as of late?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've been very inconsistent, so I don't know. I'm just here to win, here to do what I can to help Shohei carry us to the finish line.
When you think about that at bat against Lovelady, what were you seeing from him? What allowed you to get that swing?
I was just ready to swing. I mean, I know they've been attacking me with strikes the whole series, and so I just try to get a good swing off.
It's not just Shohei, it's you as well. When you think about just coming in the clutch for certain situations, how important was that at bat? Not only for you, but also for this team to get that win.
You know, I think each and every at bat is super important, but definitely coming down there, Show gets on base there, and we just got to find a way to build some momentum, and we fortunately did it.
Gavin Stone today, how impressive was he?
He's been amazing all year. I mean, he's given us a chance to win each and every game. I mean, he's going 6, 7, 8 innings consistently, and so he's been huge for the Dodgers for sure.
With this win tonight, you guys have won the series. This homestand so far has been off to a really great start. How important, though, was this, just knowing what the division looks like at the moment?
I mean, it's crunch time now. You know, we got to win every game, and not that it's not crunch time all year, but especially now, and those other teams are playing really well, and so we have to just keep playing Dodger baseball, and we should be okay.
All right, well, congratulations on this win tonight, Mookie.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just heard Mookie Betts praising just how good Gavin Stone was, not just today or his last 3 starts, Dietrich, and really all season long. Gavin Stone's really been a rock in this Dodgers rotation, but today, 7 innings, very efficient, only needed 80 pitches to get through it.
You know, it went from a hope to a need, and that's a beautiful thing for a young man to develop in that, especially with the Dodger rotation, a lot of injuries. Dave Roberts has really leaned on this young man to be the consistent piece every rotation turn, and that is a tough responsibility to relish in. But nevertheless, Gavin Stone has the personality and the pitch and the makeup, the mental makeup to be able to do it. He threw the fastball with conviction. He had the changeup. Everything we highlighted earlier in the pregame show, he did that today. And he did an outstanding job following the mitt. I always watch if guys are able to execute in and without the strike zone as well. And so being able to expand the strike zone when he has with that changeup and that slider, being able to throw the fastball with conviction, even if you're behind in the count, to get yourself back into the count, he did everything outstanding. I'm super proud of this young man, and I said it last year when he took his lumps, he came back, he's a little bit stronger. He understood that he had to throw everything, not just his changeup, and he's really developed into a frontline ace.
Yeah, when you talk about a hope and then a need, I really just give him all the credit because, as you mentioned, when you take your lumps and then in the offseason really making it a point to not only develop your body but develop other pitches and knowing this was what and we have seen that pay off all season long. He's got an incredible mound presence. We know that. Confidence. He has the presence that you hope for a pitcher, that you want every pitcher to have. And even when he's maybe struggling that particular day, it's the same thing that he's still going to go out there and compete and still try to give you a chance even when those days are struggling.
And I was going to say, sorry to cut you off, Nomar. We see a lot of strikeouts right there. Yes. But one thing you really like about him, Nomar, is that he's not afraid to pitch to contact. He loves getting soft contact, and that's how he ends up going through 7 innings on 80 pitches.
And that's exactly, and he understands that now. He knows the way the game's played. You're limited to the amount of pitches, so I want to be efficient, go deep in the game. I want to help my bullpen out. I want to help my team out. So he is not afraid to get weak contact. He understands that, but also gives him confidence if he does give up a hit, he knows he has a ball that he can get a ground ball on, possibly get the double play. And the other day today, Fiducia. You have your battery mate, and you have your pitcher do that well. That means you're in tune with Fiducia. First start in the big leagues. Congratulations. He gets his first hit, but also, that's the other part of this great pitching performance.
You know, it was almost like they were working back and forth like they're in the minor leagues. Both of those guys were very relaxed. I was really, worried about Hunter, worrying about if he's going to make the right pitch call. No, it's the same thing. They have to adjust to you. And so they went out there and established it very early. And the one thing that I love about between those two young men, they started to follow the swings. And that's when the swing and misses started to come about. Hey, we're going to slow him down with the changeup, then speed him up with the fastball. It starts to be video game-esque when they start to work together like that. And so, listen, man, Hunter's got his foot down. He's got some pop. I mean, listen, this shows the development and the depth of the Los Angeles Dodgers and the reason why they're at the top of the division and had a chance to win the World Series over the past decade. They draft well, they develop well, and they sign a lot of big-time talent, and they fuse it all together, and that's why they're successful year in and year out.
Great homestand so far. They sweep the Mariners. They take 2 out of 3 from the Tampa Bay Rays. Right now, let's head back to the booth, check in one final time. Joe Davis and Eric Karros. That's 1, 2, 9 strikeouts from the Dodgers today. Celebrate tomorrow by going to Jack in the Box. Get a free Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink only at LA area restaurants today. Gavin Stone carried the load. He handled it all by himself because he struck out 7 Tampa Bay Rays. Dodgers go on to get the 3-1 win. They take 2 out of 3. Let's go back inside the clubhouse and hear from Gavin Stone with Kirsten and the media.
Gavin, just another really impressive outing from you on the mound today. What was working so well for you out there?
Just mixing off-speed, fastball, find the right times for certain pitches. And Fetty did a good job calling the game. Gotten to throw to him a lot, in the minors, and so for him to come up here and share that moment with him was awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, just when you think about the time you guys have spent, whether it's with OKC, time during spring training, how special is it to be able to share this and also to have a really impressive performance with each other?
Yeah, it's awesome. He's one of my best friends in this organization, has been for a while, so just to be a part of his special day is pretty cool.
2 questions. What's your maturity been like when you give up a big hit like you gave up to the home run to DeLuca to resettle in and refocus? And also, obviously, DeLuca pretty well. Just your thoughts on him getting you on that at bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it. I just threw it over the plate, and he put a good swing on it. That's it. But yeah, just after you give up a home run like that, you just got to refocus and get back in the zone.
Do you feel like you've got almost a second wind a little bit this season, just sort of realigning? I know you sort of talked about getting your mechanics back in line, but the last 3 have obviously been a lot better than the month before that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just credit to Mark and the guys that we have around the clubhouse. They do a great job with video and stuff and seeing certain things. And so, trusting them and my delivery and fine-tuning just things throughout the season, it's been a big help.
Yeah, Gavin Stone talking about mixing his pitches today and crediting Hunter Fiducia, a guy that he's familiar with behind the plate today. D-Train, what did you see from Gavin in those 7 innings?
Let's go on to the K-zone because bottom line is he continues to grow as a frontline ace, and he can throw anything at you, and he can get you out with 3+ pitches. And that's exactly why the Rays were off balance all game long. You see the changeup, nobody in baseball is hitting that pitch, by the way. Then all of a sudden, the fastball plays up at 95. It feels like 100 miles an hour because you can see by the swing by Siri, they're waiting on that changeup. Also, he induces a lot of soft contact. So as long as you're living low and you're staying on the ground, This talented defense, they're going to gobble it up all day long, baby. And so now this helps you to be able to be efficient, and then you can change eye level. 95 up, looks enticing, but you can't cover. But that was the one mistake. He made 2 today. The hanging slider and then the Johnny DeLuca home run. But besides that, this changeup, he wants that pitch back because he's never going to hear the end of it from his friend, especially Johnny DeLuca coming over there getting his foot down to tie the game. But this shows me this mental makeup and toughness. I'm not giving this game away. We need this ball game too much. I'm striking out the next 2 batters and getting my talented offense back into the dugout. You're just seeing maturity at its finest. This guy's a frontline ace, and he's going to be an ace for a very long time in a Dodger uniform.
Yeah, you and I were also talking about, you mentioned about really like the tunneling, and it's exactly right. I mean, everything out of his hand looked like it was coming. It was going to be strike down the middle, and then it just started hitting the corners. And as a hitter, you don't have a really good plan, or it's like you're trying to separate the plate. You don't know where to separate the plate against Gavin Stone. I can't go and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to look on the inner half because he has pitches, he'll go the outer half against you. I can't say, okay, I'm going to look up because he can pound the bottom of the zone. And when I'm looking down, well, he has so many pitches that I can swing and miss as I'm looking down, and then he climbs the ladder with the fastball. So it's like, how am I going to separate the plate? What's going to be my plan? Because he's throwing all different pitches. He has confidence in all of them, and he keeps you off balance.
Completely different pitcher here in 2024 compared to the one we saw last year. Love to see it from Gavin Stone. 2 home runs in the series for Kike Hernandez. We will hear from him, as well as Dave Roberts coming up after the Dodgers take the rubber game over the Tampa Bay Rays by the final of 3-1. Dave Roberts called it probably his favorite moment of the year so far. Jason Hayward's game-winning pinch hit home run Wednesday night. The plays of the week are coming up.
Okay, just doing it on both sides of the ball tonight, I guess what was kind of working so well for you, and especially just with that at-bat, getting that home run early?
So going into the game, obviously it was a late pitching change for them because Shane Bass got sick. So, not a lot of information on Lopez. He threw the ball really well. He's got a really funky throw. So the first at-bat, it was, trying to get as much information as I could. And luckily for me, he threw me every pitch. So I kind of had an idea of where pitches needed to start and things like that. So second at-bat, I kind of, leading off that inning, coming off Stoney's short inning, I was trying to come out aggressive. He gave me a good pitch to hit. First pitch, fouled off, and then he threw me a ball. And, he kind of gave me the same pitch, but a little bit higher, so a little better to hit. And, I was on time, and I was able to, put the barrel to the ball.
Your birthday was yesterday. It just so happened to also be Kobe Bryant's birthday. We know why you wear number 8 in this uniform now. It was Kobe Bryant Jersey Day. His family was here. How special was it just to have a performance like today and to have that moment in front of them?
It was great. Of course, hit a homer 2 days ago on his birthday, and didn't get in the game last night on Mama Day, but to do it in front of the Bryant family here today, pretty special. And when these days are happening, and I'm wearing number 8, I feel like not a lot of things can go wrong. So I was able to just enjoy the moment and put a good swing on the ball.
Carl's Jr. moment of the game. It is Mookie Betts. D-Train right after Shohei got hit by a pitch. He does this.
Yeah, you got to take it personal, especially when one of your stars gets hit. And I think he was hunting whatever's going to be out over the plate. Got to see Mick makes it over the plate. And always hit one to my young fan, Giovanni, out there, to the people. So it was fun to watch, and a big moment and a big win going into the off day.
Dodgers get the 3-1 win over the Tampa Bay Rays. We are about to count down the top 10 plays of the week, but this is perhaps one of the biggest plays of the season, at least news nuggets. Dave Roberts just told us that the X-rays on Shohei Ohtani's hand and wrist negative. Baseball's newest 40-40 man is all good.
今回の動画はいかがでしたか？ぜひご意見ご感想をコメント欄までお願いいたします。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーの最新情報など海外の番組の翻訳をお届けしています。面白いと思っていただけましたら、よかったら高評価とチャンネル登録をお願いします。どんな情報をお届けしたら喜んでいただけるか、ぜひお聞かせください。それではまた次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。